does not sound. All right, let me rephrase this in case you can't read lips. Anyways, if you're joining me, I'm going to put a little note, skip to like the 2.5 minute spot. I can't believe I did that. Anyways, you guys, welcome. I'm Serena with Vintage Press Studio, and we have a wild project today for you guys. Wild project for you guys. A little bit out of my norm, a little bit out of my element, but there's a story behind it, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So I've been gone the last couple of weeks, and I was over in the Pacific Northwest. I'm down in Tampa, Florida, Pacific Northwest, Oregon, and Washington to see my family for celebrate my 50th birthday, 50, 25 times 2, 29 plus 21, however you want to do the math, 50 years old. And my best friend surprises me with a fabulous, funny gift. Okay, funny gift. And it inspired me because in the Pacific Northwest, this stuff is like, it's wild. It is like so crazy. It is so crazy. It's a huge trend right now. And we're going to tap into this trend. I'm going to show you guys some fun things to do with tags today. So even if you're not into K-pop and you have no idea what the heck a Labubu is, I told you we're getting a little wild today. All right, it's a little wild today. We got a Lafufu, it's a fake one, and we have a Labubu, it's a real one. And so we're all going to the Lafufus today, and we're gonna get Lafufu crazy, Labubu crazy. Well, these are actually Lafufus because these are places like fake stuff here. But anyways, if you don't know what a Labubu is, it is made from a company called Pop Mart out of China, and it really it became kind of well known through the K-pop, which is Korean pop music. And let me just tell you guys, don't leave me yet when you hear, don't leave me yet. The valuation, you can Google this, the valuation of this company is $60 billion. That is how huge this trend is right now. Massive. They're getting ready to, from all the readings I do, Wall Street Journal, etc. They're getting ready to change the toy industry. That's how wild this is. So I told you we're getting wild today. So I wanted to incorporate something. I'm dedicating this video to my amazing spirit child down in Temecula, California, and my beautiful and amazing and free-spirited Cammie, who is my spirit child and my best friend's incredible daughter. And she's always in the trends. Like she's always in the trends and always what's like fresh and new. So thank you for introducing me to this Cammie. So this video is for you, baby girl. And this project's for you. But I want you guys to think outside the box today because we're doing a tag project. And so I want you to see the different ways that you can use tags. We've done a lot of tags here. So tags are not like anything new, but the way that you can use a tag, that is what we're going to explore today. So today's printable. I told you guys we're getting wild today. We have a Labubu inspired printable today. Yes, you do. And the link is not up yet. The link will be up as soon as this video is over because what was happening, people were downloading my files beforehand. Yeah, so the link will be up in just a minute. And if you're live with me, the link will be there. And so anyways, we're doing a Labubu inspired printable today and tags. So there's there, you have the tags, and then there's also some fun little papers as well that you guys can make some of your own folders and tags with and your own little creations with them. But let me show you some different ways that we can use tags. We can use them as I like to call these dangles. And we can use these as dangles, and these make great little additions to gift bags, party favors, the little loot bags, you know, all the little fun stuff that the kids love. This little guy right here, or whatever like clip art you want to use, these can actually be cupcake toppers. You can get the little sticks and put the little tape on the back and make cupcake toppers, or you can do 2 of them back to back and make cupcake toppers. And you can get put the little words out, put the little words out on it. I have some fun words, say Labubu love. It's all Labubu themed today. So great, fun little tags, cupcake toppers. Okay, these can also be gift tags as well, but you can also make it a little bit different. You can leave, and when you put 2 of them together, you can leave an opening right here and then can be hidden. Now, some of our tags are a little bit bigger, and so these are great hidden tags too. because you can use these for gift cards right here and put the gift cards inside of them, leave one side of it open, and then you can insert one of the other tags, and it's like the gift that keeps, it's like the gift that keeps giving inside. So fun. And so you can tie these on the bags, cupcakes. You can even, I mean, write little love notes on them, etc. Christina says, my granddaughter is going to love this. She puts them on her backpack. I carry them on my handbag. Yes, I am that person. I have another one. I have another one right here. I'm obsessed. Y'all, I'm 50 years old and I'm freaking obsessed with this. You know what I'm obsessed about this? It's the FOMO. It's the fear of missing out. These two are fake ones, but still, it's like the obsessed. Like I have munchie cheese. I'm a weirdo, y'all. Like I like weird stuff. I have munchie cheese. I have an original kawaii, like mermaid doll. I have all kinds of like weird, like the Funko Pops, and I like all this weird stuff. So I'm like a weirdo. All right, so we're gonna put together today's printable, and I want you guys to think outside the box. Like I said, party favors, cupcake toppers, inserts, for your journals, for your junk journaling. Now, in this kit, I did something a little different that I haven't done before. Okay, so in this kit is a printable that looks like this, and this is actually a tag that is double-sided, and I did it so that you can make it double-sided, or there's a thick line in the middle and you can just cut it right in the middle and make two tags out of it, and then put one of the tags, put one of these papers like on the back of it if you want to make it reversible. But I figured that if you were using it like on a party favor, you'd want to fold it in half. But if you want to use it as a tag to write a note on it, or use them in your junk journaling, use them as bookmarks, that you would want to like cut them in the middle and then put the little, you know, and then do the little, you know, the doohickeys at the top, like my thingamajigs, my doohickeys at the top. So this is a little bit different than what I've done in the past. These are so cute. I'm obsessed, y'all. So you guys can, I can't even get registered on the Pop Mart site. There's a drop tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and I can't even get in. It's just such a disappointment. The fear of missing out is getting the best of me. So I'm gonna have to wait for it to like die down a little bit to get like access to it. So I'm gonna switch my camera over so you guys can see, and we're gonna put these together and think outside the box, rally up the neighborhood kids, get the grandkids together. And some of you are looking at me like she's lost her mind. Yes, it's wild Friday. It is wild in here. These things are wild. So hi, Tiffany. How are you? Oh, Michelle Baker is here. Hi, baby girl. Dora, my friend in Northern California, is here. Good. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so happy to be back with y'all. Okay, let me switch my camera over here. Give me just a second here. My camera, let me get you down below, and boom, there we are. Okay, so let me put my, let me go over what I've already done over here in my sample set. So I made a dangle here. Let me get this down a little bit lower. Let me get this light here. There we go. Okay, so I made a little dangle here. Now it's not double-sided, but you can make it double-sided, or you can add one of the papers on it. I just did a regular folio here, and I put like Wild Thing up at the top, and then there's another one here. This is the double-sided one. And then here's the one that says, take the risk or lose the chance. Isn't that the truth in life? I love the little inspiration quotes that I found. Home is where my Labubu lives. And then this is a whole Labubu family inside of here. We got a whole little like Labubu family. And then we got some more Labubu friends in here. Messy smiles. How cute is that? And then I have another one here that says, make it a whole vibe. It's all about the vibe, y'all, from what I hear. I'm trying to embrace my inner self. You know, turning 50, I'm trying to like embrace my inner youngin. Okay, y'all. So let's make this tag here. And I already have, and I did ink my edges. The link for the ink is down below. This is a great color, even though it says brown. It's really not brown. It's like a rusty rose gold, and it's fabulous. So, there's no like right way or wrong way to do these. It's however you want to do them. I'm gonna get some glue out here, and you can also use double-sided tape if you want to. That's fine too. I always switch. You guys know I like switch back and forth between like my glues and my tapes. Okay, get that there. And this one I'm gonna make a hidden tag, so I'm gonna leave one side of it open. No, and I'm just gonna kind of put that one aside. And then the back side of that one, I'm gonna do this one here. Oh, look at, oh my gosh, which one do I do? Oh my God, which one? Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one right here. Yeah, and I'll show you guys, these hidden tags are so fun. And if you don't like the Labubu print, you can take them and use these as a pattern and use some of that scrapbook paper you're hoarding, because I know y'all are sitting on some scrapbook paper that you're hoarding. All right, there's that. And I'm going to kind of set this aside for 1 minute, and I'm going to make like the insert one. I think I'm going to do the insert of this hidden tag. I think I'm going to do this one right here. If you guys are wanting to know, like my printer I use, you can actually see it. It was behind me. I use an Epson 2850 for all my printables at home. Any of my kits that I sell, I actually send those off to a professional printer. So I only use the Epson for my at-home. Actually, you know, I've used them for a couple of classes, like smaller classes, where I don't want to like send things off to the printer. And let's fold that in half. And then let's ink up the edges of that real quick. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hidden tag inside of a hidden tag. Maybe I'm just going to glue. No, I'm going to glue the whole thing. Let me grab a glue stick. Okay. This is a perfect opportunity to use some of those, like if I wanted to use the grommets right there, the colored ones. Then it's only going to be on one side. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save that for another one. Let me snap this. Okay. And I've got some ribbon here. I just have like a bag of scrap ribbons from like my other projects. Yeah, so Tiffany, this is a printable. As soon as the video is over, I'm dropping my stuff. You will have the link to it here inside of this thing. I have been posting, I schedule my live videos in advance. And one thing that is happening is people are going and downloading my projects. And honestly, like, I love that they go and download my projects, but I really want them to like watch the video. Like, I really want them so that I can keep doing free, videos, because when you watch the videos, I get something on YouTube called watch hours. And then those watch hours mean that at some point I will be able to like put my Shopify store on YouTube, and I'll be able to monetize, not really ad revenue because you don't make anything but like 18 cents. But so you really need the watch hours. So I stopped putting my links before I went live because people would just download my printables and they don't watch me. So anyways, so after this video, Tiffany, since you're live with me, just give me like 2 minutes after I'm done to insert the link. And I'm going to trim this video up too because, you know, it didn't have any sound in the beginning. Okay, so I just made the hidden tag. And so this part is open right here. And you guys saw how I just did that, like that part is open right there. And so we're going to put, these are going to go hand in hand together. We're going to put those off to the side. All right, let's make a dangle. I don't really know what people call these. I call them dangles. And I just like to put words together, even like a cute little, like we can make a little Labubu family here. This says Labubu love. And so that's like a cute little dangle. And let's get some ribbon here. like maybe one of these. And I use a tiny little, a little 1/8 of an inch hole punch. It's so tiny, but I like to use this one for my dangles because it just is like a little hole. There. Oh my goodness, my phone today. Everybody wants a piece of me today. It's like, don't you know I'm live on YouTube right now? I wish there was like a thing on your phone where you could be like on air, you know, like if you have time to call me, you have time to watch me. I'm sure spammers don't really want to watch me. Okay. And this ribbon is being fussy. OMG. This ribbon is being super fussy. Okay. We may have to tape the end of that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm a train wreck today. You know what? I want the Labubu love to go in between. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me live. It means the world to me. Ways that you guys can support our channel, obviously, by joining me and watching me. And then also leaving your comments. When you guys leave comments, YouTube loves when you leave comments. So even if you didn't catch me live, you can, or watch the whole video. If you could just like leave me a comment. I'm trying to catch up on my comments, but I try to like always respond to all of my comments, and I really appreciate them. So I just made like a little dangle, dangle. So let's get this back here. This should be dry enough. And then look, this can go inside of here. That may not quite be dry enough, but we can get, yep, there we go. That goes, like we just made a little hidden tag in there. A little hidden boo-boo. And then look, we can do a little. Oh, it's so cute. We could put another one like right there. Or you can put one of the other, like one of the other ones. Like, so this is another like double-sided one. So I can actually do like a tag inside of a tag that's inside of a tag that's inside of a tag. Isn't that brilliant? They're all meant to like interlock with each other. Now, here's the cool thing. Like I'm using 2 full kits, so you guys can print off 2 full kits, like 2 separate copies of it. Let's do a small one here. And we're just going to do a full tag here. That. And then, oops, that one's too big. I have the smaller ones here. Here we go. That one's too big. There we go. Here's one. And then on that side, look at this one. Look at, oh it's so cute. Are you getting some view hours with me? Because I watch and rewatch videos. Dora, I do get, I'm not going to complain, Dora. I get about, I'm averaging about 700 hours a month, which is good. And so I should be monetized soon. Oh, that one doesn't go on there. I just made a boo-boo. I need 4,000. So Dora, thank you for watching. So I have a playlist, you guys, and it's called Freebie Friday, and it has all my Freebie Fridays in it. And you can just set the playlist and let it play in the background when you got nothing to do. If you just want to hear me run my mouth, which sometimes is like nails on a chalkboard for some people, but you know, that's probably what my ex would say. I know y'all don't think my voice is nails on a chalkboard, but other people might. That was a joke, y'all. Sarcasm, everybody, sarcasm. Okay. You guys, I'm just so obsessed with this. This is just so ridiculous. I know I'm a grown woman over here, and I'm so obsessed with this. Like say, like Wild Thing. Look at Wild Thing, Wild Hearts, big energy, messy smiles, take the risk or lose the chance, make it a whole vibe. Life is better when you're a little wild. Home is where my Labubu lives. We're going to put home is where my Labubu. Ooh, we're going to do a messy smile on this one. Okay. That. And then on this one here, we can do, let's see here. Let's make another big one. One more big one. And I'm just going to do a regular tag. I'm just going to you can also, some of these tags, or use tags, cut some out of the plain paper that go off to the side like this. You don't always have to put your tags in like this. And you can also stagger your tags like that. So if you want to like, here, we'll just stagger a tag right there. So this is a staggered tag or staggered pocket. So you can stagger it. And it's like a layer. And then that one, do that. Now, I get a little sloppy here, so we're going to need to trim that up because that's a little sloppy. Even for me, that's a little sloppy. I mean, I know they're just tags, but still, it doesn't need to look like a kindergartner would do a better job than this. Because they're like, when they're little, they're like super OCD. When we get older, we just like slapping things together. It's like glue it like a top. All right, here we go here. Okay. And I think I'm going to do this one here. I think I'm going to do this one up here. That one's so cute there. And I can put a little bit over here. A little bit right there. And then this one here. We can do wild. Oh no, I think make it a whole vibe. Add a little blue to that. There. In a couple of years from now, it's going to be like, do you remember that day when I thought this is a really good idea to do a Labubu? I just hope I don't get like, you know, in trouble for doing this. I don't think any of this is copyrighted. I did look that up before I decided to do this because I don't normally do things that are like this. But this is actually original artwork. So I should say that this is original artwork, you guys, that I actually purchased a commercial rights to. So I did not create these little Labubus. I purchased the rights to them because I mean, I'm pretty talented with like paper, but y'all, I can't do this. So I purchased a commercial rights to be able to do this project for you all. I try to always play by the rules, and I appreciate people's art and talent, so I don't never want to take advantage of that. But I figured, how can I get in trouble with this? And I'm promoting somebody's brand. Like I'm literally sitting here trying to make some brand that's in another country. I'm literally here trying to make their brand become more mainstream. So certainly they won't have a problem with that, will they? Of course not. We'll just ask for forgiveness later. Not intentional. And I'm not making any money off of this either. So I'm just sharing love through the art of paper crafting, right? All right. Oh my gosh. Isn't that cute? These things are damn. So I learned a few things with them. They have 10 teeth, and one of which is colored. Let me get my Labubu here. You guys can see. There's like certain trademarks, like the original, see their teeth. And then one is like colored. And then the hands like have like, so they can hold like little things. They can hold like little handbags. And the real trending thing right now is accessories. You can get clothing and necklaces and stuff for them. And there's this, I'm telling you, my phone today is like wild. And there's like a little QR code you can scan to see if yours is an original. And then there's like all kinds of markings, and it's wild. And you just clip them onto your book bags. So if you can get them. They cost $27.50 on the Pop Mart site. The problem is they're always sold out. And then when people buy them, they sell them for like $80 to like, I don't know, like thousands of dollars, depending on like which one they got. And they're all like limited drops. It's something called the fear of missing out. When you're fearful of missing out, then it can really like drive a brand like crazy, insane. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do on the back side here? I'm gonna let me do this. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do wild thing. Oh my God, I've lost my mind. Big energy, wild hearts. Oh, I like that, but I don't want to cover that up. So maybe we do. Nah, it's good there. Okay. All right, you guys. So here's what we have for today's printable. And let me clear this out. You guys can see. And I really want to see what you guys post for your what you guys make for your printables. There's the hidden tag right there, and right there. I'm gonna put that one right there, and then right here, and then put that little dangle right there. And here you guys have, like, isn't that the damnedest thing you guys have ever seen? I don't know about y'all, but I think this is so cute. And so I would love to see you guys. These would make great party favors. Really, like your grandbabies, it's their birthday, surprise them with a Labubu theme party. I think when I turn 51, I want a Labubu theme party. All right. So how much are the commercial rights? Michelle, just get on Etsy and read all the disclaimers. And just some of them will have like the item listed, and then they'll have like another listing for the commercial rights to it. And so the commercial rights typically range anywhere from $12 to $40. So Diane, love to watch you. I think these are cute, but a little creepy too. I will be getting your principal, but not the real, I will be getting the principal, but not the real stuffed animal. So Diane, no, they're totally creepy. Like 1000% creepy. They're a little wild. Like, you know where the wild things are, you know, like the children's book, they're creepy. And if you go to the website, they're super creepy. So no, you are totally right. You are totally right on that. So let me switch my camera back over so I can see you. Not that I can see you, but you know, you get the point. I can, you know, hi, there we go. Let me get this camera out of the way here. Anyways, a little out of the box today. But you guys, sometimes it's all about the trends and we got to have fun. And I know that y'all have babies and grandkids. And so this is like perfect little fun project you guys can do with them and super easy. And this is 2 full printed kits. Okay, so you can take the download. I'll get it up in just a minute. You can take the download and print out 2 full kits and you'll have this whole collection. And these would be so fun for a birthday party. So fun. So next year on my, if anybody wants to throw me a 51st birthday party next year, which will be 1-5, I'll be 15 instead because now we reverse it. It's right here. It's right here. It's all the craze right here. So anyways, I hope you guys have a super fun weekend. I'm glad to be back and I can't wait to see you guys next Friday. And we're going to be kicking off next Friday, y'all. We're going all in with Halloween. You think this is creepy? I like folky type Halloween. So we're going to be doing some fun little Halloween projects here over the next couple of weeks. And we're going to be moving right into Christmas, y'all. And I can't. You all wait for Christmas. So if you guys want to check me out, you obviously, if you're catching me for the first time here in Vintage Press Studios on YouTube, you can also find me Vintage Press Studios across all platforms. And down below are a bunch of links where you can join my Printables Club. Or if you want to teach fun projects like this in parties and events, I have a thing for that too. So anyways, have a great weekend. I'm so glad you guys were with me today. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye, everybody.